Hi, my name is Denise Disney with Network in Action. I'm here today with Brad Clark from Action Coach. How are you, Brad?
I am doing good. Denise, how are you?
I'm well. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I'm obviously an action coach. I'm a business coach. I'm in my fifth year, going on my sixth year actually, of doing this in the North Texas area. Um, Married 18 years last week to my wife. We have three girls.
Congratulations.
Caitlin is 32, Haley's 31, and she's got two kiddos. So at the ripe old age of 50, I'm a poppy times two. Braden's 7, Molly is 2, and then Allison is 18, recent high school graduate, now in junior college, and coaching competitive gymnastics in a nearby city. So she's loving that. We've been in our community for about 20 years and living out here, and pretty boring guys. We're dog parents to 3 puppies. Ranging in size from 16 pounds to 125 pounds. We're basically governed by our dogs now.
Well, congratulations on your anniversary.
Thank you.
What would you say inspired you to start this coaching journey?
So it was probably about 7 years ago. I spent the majority of my career in either in operational leadership or sales and sales leadership, predominantly in the medical arena. And so at the end of that career in 2016, I was managing a sales team of anywhere from 10 to 16 sales reps in the southern U.S., and we sold specialty laboratory testing. It was not a terribly difficult job. I loved my team because I got to build them out. I was making, really, for the amount of work I was putting into it, I was making just a stupid amount of money. So you'd think I'd had the world by the tail. And was just cruising along in life, and I was absolutely miserable. I hated it. It just didn't provide me any fulfillment. I didn't feel like I was leaving the world in a better place. And so I embarked on a journey to figure out kind of what I wanted to do when I grew up. And interestingly enough, I started working with a business broker, and we looked at business opportunities to purchase and franchise opportunities. Nothing really resonated. And I was on Twitter of all things one day, and a sponsored ad for a competing coaching company popped up, and I had some, is this? So I did some research, and I thought, well, it's got all the components that I like about my sales management team. I get to recruit and build out and mentor and coach, and I thought, well, let's check into this. And so vetted out Action Coach franchise for about 6 months, and the rest is history.
And of all these people that you coached and helped, do you have a favorite customer story to tell us?
I got a bunch of them. I've loved everybody I've worked with. I guess for me, the most impactful one would have been back. One of my very first clients I brought on board in 2017 was an individual who owned a local construction type company here in the DFW area. And when I met him, he was doing about $1.5 million in revenues a year and was losing $60,000 a month. And he was probably about 6 months from shuttering his business. And his cash flows were so tight that I actually had to coach him for the first 3 months at no cost. And then after 3 months, we worked in the coaching fees. But I think it took 6 months, and we had him break even. And at the year mark, he was turning a profit of 6 figures. So as an impactful, that was probably the most impactful one. But there's tons of stories, like from emotional, the emotional side of business to I've got a financial advisor that hit her like lifetime goal with her financial advisory firms 2 years into our coaching journey, and she's just to see that kind of growth and the kind of satisfaction it gives, that's why I do it.
You said you loved every one of your clients, and there's a lot of emotion and good stories. Mm-hmm. So what do you think makes your offer different?
Oh boy. Well, I can give you the sales tagline, since I'm a sales guy. This is the official sales tagline is, with our franchise, Action Coach has been around since 1993. So we're going on 30 years in this industry. Our founder, Brad Sugars, basically pioneered the profession of business coaching, and business coaching in the last 2 or 3 years has really started to take off and is now the buzzword, right? We've been in it for 30 years. And so we have systems in place that have been perfected over 30 years. We have a community of almost 1,000 coaches in 85 countries around the world. And so I get the collective wisdom and collective experience and skills and tools of all those coaches. So when you bring on me, you're not just bringing on me, you're bringing on the Action Coach family, which is countless hours of coaching experience over the course of 30 years. So but ultimately, when it boils down to it, you're bringing on somebody that you feel like you can trust and you can connect with, and that's what my career was about, was in sales, and it's consultative connection, right? So you're getting the best of both worlds there.
So if somebody wants your help and expertise and experience, how can it reach you?
Handful of ways. So you can go to Brad Clark, BradClark at actioncoach.com is my website. There's all kinds of different things about me and the franchise, and some free business tools. And you can book in time for a business spotlight interview series, or you can book in time with me. You can always just call me at 972-971-6556, or email at Brad Clark, BradClark at actioncoach.com.
Good deal. Well, thank you for sitting with me today, Brad.
Thank you for questioning.